Budget fellas, here are 10 super budget staples you should consider buying. These play extremely strong into this current meta. One card that's making this list is definitely Book of Moon. Book of Moon allows you to set one card your opponent control, one monster on the field actually, to face down position. Why this card is great is because K9 is a thing. K9 is the most popular engine or the popular deck in the game right now, especially after the recent ban list, which is very nice, quite nice. Yeah, K9s tend to play during your turn, which is their turn 0. Once you activate a monster effect from the hand or the grave, Izuna is like, yeah, you met my requirement, and it's gonna special summon itself, and it's gonna send the Lupus to the graveyard, which will special summon itself, and then plan to exit summon on your turn, which will make your life a miserable hell. But Book of Moon will easily shut this down because now you're able to play a quick spell card, which you can play during either player's turn, to turn one of these cards face down. Yeah, I'll turn this card face down because once this is special summon, if it leaves the field, it's banished. So let's leave it face down, face up. If you set this card face down, it might just reset this effect. So yeah, this typically allows you now to play Yu-Gi-Oh without now being interrupted by your opponent with the K9 engine. So this one, Book of Moon is good. And what I love about Book of Moon, it being a quick play, whether you play to play first or second, this card is live because playing into a board now, it's form of an interruption on your end. I can now activate Book of Moon to set a card face down once it's not a link. And based on the meta right now, yeah, link outside of Yummy is not much a thing. so we're fine. So definitely into the Vanquish Soul. Banlist hit the Vanquish Soul very bad. Might not see much of this deck, but maybe not. It's mainly a Vanquish Soul K9. So even if Vanquish Soul would still be a thing, K9 definitely will be spearheading every aspect of the deck. But Book of Moon is still great because we don't want them to go into rock. They don't play much of the bigger boys, which allow them to do the quick summon. Sometimes back in the days when you were targeting Vanquish Soul, they will just activate the effect of Border in hand or the other big guy, what he is, and just return into the hand. Yeah. So we prevent them from going into the rock because man, rock is quite troublesome. Rock is very troublesome. Into the Yummy matchup, I love Book of Moon because based on the setup on the field, the opponent has Snatchy, they activate Snatchy, we can put one of the other monsters face down, which kind of just fizzles the effect. So like this one's interaction is not always because they tend to have a lot of cards on the field, but trust me, there are times where this will just save your life. So Book of Moon is very strong, very strong into some 2 of the 3 top cards in the deck, in the meta right now. And what's great, like I said, it's a quick play spell card. So yeah, we can just set it like, we set like a back row and boom, it can save your life. So Book of Moon is a great card. Second card I have on the list is Evenly Matched. Yeah, this card kind of like fell off even in person's extra deck. I don't know why. Because the format now and Yu-Gi-Oh has now taken the trend of like, we're not going along the line of multiple Omni Negates. There's very few decks that will put up multiple Omni Negates on the field, which is great for Yu-Gi-Oh. It gives you the sense that we can still play. Instead of, I still love making multiple negates. I'm a negation guy. So I always look for the budget deck that puts up 6 negates. I know. You gotta hit me. Yeah, but outside of Christian, I don't have Christians there for some reason, but outside of Christian K9s, but K9s I guess will cover the Christian aspect. Christian kind of got a little action the ban list also. But we might still see them. Christian is the only deck that puts up multiple negates, an Omni negate, and it can maybe have at least 1 or 2 magic trap negation. But outside of those, bro, K9 boards, nah, Evenly Matched get rid of those easy. Yummy, easy, unless if they have Herald. And if you're gonna beat up that Herald, then we clean everything, going banish face down, which is what great. Banish face down. There's no way of getting it back. Against the Draco Tail, oh my god, bro, Draco Tail has nothing, no answer whatsoever against Evenly Matched. Battle phase, end of battle phase, yeah, my guy, everybody is like nah, and especially if they go full Draco Tail combo, which they'll have the 2 trap cards set and maybe another Taku or Rao, like yes, all that's getting a hit. So Evenly Matched is very strong, and like I said, guys, these are staples. You can run these cards in your deck. based on the deck you're running, and based on the format. Well, this is for the format now. So, you know, definitely strong cards. Next card I have on the list is Forbidden Chalice. Yeah, Forbidden Chalice, my guy. Forbidden Chalice. Back in the day, this used to be the broke man imperm. You know, we couldn't afford imperm. This is now like 13 cents. 14 cents. Like, oh my goodness. This card is the shiznits, right? You playing into your opponent activates Izuna. Yeah, Izuna's coming. Oh, nah, my guy. Either you break Izuna back or you allow the Lupus to come in the field based on your hand and you break Lupus back, you know? Yeah, get out of here, my guy, if you're all vagrant looking, no hairstyle, no swag. You know, you're breaking this guy back, like nah. So, yeah. So Forbidden Chalice is great because sometimes you'd open Imperm in your hand and you'd start establishing your board and your opponent goes K9 and yeah, you no longer can do anything with your Imperm. Your Imperm just in your hand. Imperm is great, but bro, with all these decks playing turn 0 now, man, like you just need Forbidden Chalice, man. Forbidden Chalice might just be better than Imperm. So definitely this is a great card in your deck against the Yummy matchup. Yeah, it's like Imperm, so you just have to know when to activate this card, especially like on Mon Life. Guys like Snatchy, yeah, bro, this guy is a villain. This guy looks like a villain in the Draco Tail matchup. Yeah, when they go in for the Alpha King Alpha to get the 5 mana back in hand, yeah, Alpha, we're breaking your back. And this is also a deck that plays turn 0 also. They just try to interrupt and return out cards to our hand sometimes, you don't know, or while setting their cards. Like, nah, my guy, Alpha back is getting broken. You have to taste that wine, bro. The wine from that chalice is forbidden. Yeah, forbidden. Oh my god, that was silly. Alright, the next card I have on the list is Sales Ban. Yeah, we're really putting the ban on some of these effects. I love this card. This card is wonderful, especially in the Yummy matchup. Because I'm just feeling, bro. You draw this card, you just call in Yummy Snatchy straight off the bat, because Yummy Snatchy is what makes Yummy play crazy. This effect is not once per turn, it's just once per chain. It comes, goes to the graveyard, comes back, goes back, does and like everything. But you can remove this card in rotation. Like, nah, Yu-Gi-Oh is so much easier with this card out of it. Like, you know, like the Yummy matchup is not that scary again, because like, nah, yeah, they can still find ways of activating some cards or whatnot, but hey, nah, bro, removing this card from rotation, nah, you feeling good, you're feeling good. In terms of the K9, also, you know, you're playing K9, you get to just call K9, you call K9 Azuna, you know, allow, this card basically is a card persons normally play against hand traps. But bro, what's crazy now, the game has now 5 persons playing 15 hand trap and K9's card. So basically they're playing during your turn with hand traps, all these monsters. So, you know, so based on your hands, and then you're like, all right, what's the biggest demon, right? You know, I'm either calling this, or I'm calling the K9s, or I'm calling 5 mana. So you definitely, during your turn, no 5 mana is not going to be hitting the field. So the opponent already set up for their turn, which is what's somewhat crazy for the Draco Tail. The fact that they can already set up on turn 0, which is quite nice. We're calling Sales Ban, we're calling all these guys. I'm calling ban on all of you guys. The next bad boy we have on the list is Cosmic Cyclone. We have some back row disruption, back row hit, but I'm calling it disruption. It's more banish, and this specifically is for this guy. Oh my goodness, Mignom. Oh my god, all bad and mighty. This is the reason why Yummy, one of the reasons why Yummy is so powerful. Outside of Snatchy, all the cards in Yummy are great, I won't lie. But this card is the card that allows them to have the power up 500 for each light beast monster on the field, bro. That spark up. These little monsters have 4,500 attack. Bro, what? It is crazy, man. And getting rid of this card, sending to the graveyard, is not enough. This card needs to get banished, because there's no way of retrieving it. Because if it goes to the graveyard, they have multiple ways of retrieving this card from the graveyard. So nah, but if we remove it out of rotation in itself, and all Yummy decks, most Yummy decks play this card one, bro, we are smiling, we are feeling good, because there's no way they being big monsters, bro. You can set an Ash face down and like they might have trouble passing Ash. Ash has 1800 attack. So just imagine the big monsters in your deck, what they can do. So yeah, definitely Cosmic Cyclone hitting the Yummy is very good in the Yummy matchup. In terms of the other matchups, This is a back row hit, so hey, either way, it's gonna hit on other cards, other back row. One of the cards I like to get rid of, unfortunately, yes, this flame can negate it, but it all matters depends on when you interact, when you make the payment. Because what's strong about the Draco Tail is the recycling of the trap cards, right? When they play, they tend to, they tend to set up play. They set up the Rahu or the Tahu, the other one named the Searcher, or they set up their trap cards. You know what happened? We just break the back because they're playing during our turn and they're already setting their boards for their turn. All right, that's fine, bro. Cosmic Cyclone, get out of here. Banish. Ricotilda. Banish, my guy. Especially these two cards. We can remove these two cards from rotation. Trust me, these two cards really help. Because, everybody thinking of them as mainly as just an interrupter. Nah, the fact that they recycle cards, especially themselves, is what makes the Dracotail somewhat super strong. Right? The two fusion monsters they're not that fearful. They don't really do much. Yeah, okay, to some extent. But these guys are what's really good, man. These guys are really good. So definitely the Cosmic Cyclone is fantastic in all these matchups. So it's a card you should definitely think of trying into your deck. The next card I have on the list is the Raigeki itself. Coming down, board wipe, everything good. GG, bye bye Charlie. See you guys on the next side. Yeah, like I said earlier for you, even the match, most decks now don't have magic trap negation or omni negates. Board wipes are a thing. Imagine you board wipe the Yummy board. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? What, they're gonna change the synchro to get 2 more monsters in the field? Okay, they still are gonna die. They're gonna descend to the graveyard. It's going to be uphill battle for them. It's going to be uphill battle. Outside of Herald, that's the only thing they have. So if we play past that Herald, we are clearing that field and we are feeling good because, the Raigeki in your back. Raigeki in your back. K9's also. What K9 is going to do? That's not even a match. That's not like in Storm where they can chain the release, that quick play, that quick play spell and get the new link, the exit monster in defense. Nah, Raigeki gets rid of everything. So it doesn't matter what they do. K9s do not have any way of magic trap negation. If you think about K9 Christians, like I said earlier, they do. This is the only one deck that for sure has an omni negate, magic trap negation, but outside of that, nah, bro. Most of the best decks, free best decks in the game, again against Dracotail, they do. Dracotail can easily set up the flame, and flame will really help. But Raigeki, like Dracotail monsters are not all that troublesome. You don't really care about the monsters, so yeah, Raigeki can slide. Raigeki can slide, but against the other top tier decks, definitely Raigeki can fill in that hole. Super Poly, my guy, bro. Super Poly hurts everybody. Even into Lupus. These guys are 2 of monsters. You know what? Super Poly, get out of here, my guy. Thank you for the 2 monsters during my turn. Get out of here, my guy. So the Vanquish Soul monsters do share the same attribute. Get out of here, my guy. The Yummies, all of them are light. All of them are beasts. Super Poly is like having a field day with these guys. You cannot interrupt. You can't interact. No, you can't activate this effect. Super Poly. Now your opponent cannot activate anything. So you get out of here. Dracotail, unless it really depends on what deck you're playing, because these 2 cards, one's a earth, one's a water. Yeah. Can might be a little hard. Unless you're playing a Draco Spipelia in your extra deck, then yeah, bro, these cards are getting the back broken. Or if they really extend and they summon some monsters to the field. Yeah, I don't know why Famine will be on the field, but in case, yeah, in case definitely. But Super Poly is always active because you can use your monster also with your opponent monster. So Super Poly is really a thing. Dimensional Barrier. This is the only card I have which is like needs prep time. It's a little Batman. Like, let's set this guy and let's put this guy to work. Dimensional Barrier is a great card. This card literally can stop all these decks. K9s, Exceeds, we call Exceeds, Yummy we call synchro, Draco Tail we call fusion. So either we really slow down the opponent or we just shut down the effect, which in essence really gonna slow them down too, because they cannot summon or they cannot activate the effect of the monster type we call. So Dimension Barrier is a great card against all these decks. A little slower being a trap card, but it's quite effective based on what deck you're playing. DD Crow is the next card. Yeah, DD Crow, I wanted to keep hand traps out of this list, but DD Crow is a little different than the hand trap. It doesn't trigger, like nothing triggers it. So I just saw it like a normal staple, right? And DD Crow is quite great. Azuna sends in the Lupus activated effect. Nah, bro. Jikro's like, nah, bro. I'm cuffing you in your throat. I'm cuffing this Vagrant in his throat, bro. Nah, my guy, you're not coming. Activate the effect of Rock to return one of your vanquished souls to your hand. Nah, my guy. Diddy Crow's like, not today, guy. Not today. One of the yummies, I don't think I have it here, but one of the yummy fill spell does have the effect to special summon one of your monsters. Oh, this one. Yeah, this one. Right? One of your yummy monsters in your graveyard, special summon it. Yeah, that monster won't return. That monster won't return. And also, what's great about Diddy Crow is, in the event this card hits the graveyard, bro, it's never come back in life. Never. And once this card is out of rotation, your yummies are yummies. Or they cry into the mummies. My guy. Diddy Crow is very, very, very nice. Also in the Draco Tail matchup, yeah, they tend to want to get 5 minutes in a hand. You know, they tend to use that orange dragon guy or chick. I think it's a chick. Nah, I think it's a guy. Yeah, I think it's a guy. Yeah, to send 5 minutes back to the hand. Nah, 5 minutes is different dimension. She's going to the shadow realm. She ain't come back, bro. Even if she's this fine, Diddy Crow doesn't care. She's not a chick. She's not a bird. Diddy Crow only does birds. Ah, sad for Diddy Bird. Right? Also, these trap cards, whenever they're in the graveyard, they tend to want to return each other, you know, to kind of keep it in rotation. Like I said, these trap cards are very, very powerful. Nah, bro, the card you want to return, I'm banishing it. You guys want to return each other, I'm banishing y'all. Get out of here. Get out of here. Next bad boy we have on the list is Pankotop. Oh my goodness, this card. Your opponent controls more monsters than you can special summon this card. Till a field 2700 attack. You can triple this card and pop a card on the field. Do you know how strong this is? Do you understand why? In the K9 matchup, you know, they tend to have Reaper on the field. Okay. Alright. Okay, I'm attacking to your Reaper. yeah, I'm attacking to Reaper. Yeah, they will respond by activating the quick play spell, the release to exceed rank up, exceed this. Nah, tribute, get rid of this card. So we've gotten rid of a card that can literally negate hand traps or if graveyard effects. Boom, I feel make things a little easier. We've gotten rid of 2 interruptions because now the quick play spell would have been gone and Reaper is out of there. Boom, we are looking good. Also in the yummy matchup, we can either one get rid of this card quite easily, or if they have the Herald, summon attack Herald, and then you know we just sit on Pankotop, and based on what they do, we're gonna destroy. Because sometimes, you know, based on what the field is, we might have Statue, then Statue might quick activate this effect. If you have one monster in the field, like nah, bro, we're gonna get rid of you. So there's nothing to synchro into. The Pankotop is very, very strong. Pankotop also great card to remove this card. Like I said, these cards are very good. If I'm playing a magic centric deck, I'm playing a deck I know I have 3 magic cards in my hand, and I don't want to get negated with flame. Boom, summon Pankotop, get rid of this card. Because what's great about the Draco Tail is all the effects are telegraphed. We see the plays, we see what they set, we see what they do. And easily we can get rid of these cards. Pop them, we know where they are. Pop, get rid of this. Even during your turn 1, your turn 0, they turn 0, they will summon a monster and then set up for turn 2. We can easily go into Pankotop, get rid of the Rahu, or even the Taku, such one, the Searcher one. Get rid of them with our Pankotop because you know they would have monsters in the field. But this is what I love about Pankotop. These cards I've mentioned, all of them are ridiculously cheap. The most expensive card maybe sales ban, as in like $1.25, $1.50 max. So definitely you guys can take a look, see how they work, see how they feel, add them to your cheap budget, really cheap cheap decks, and make, you know, the better see that even if your cards are cheap, still gonna be flexing that empty wallet in there. If you guys making any online purchases, guys, you guys check out Trading Card Mint. You can use my code YBD7 to get a discount. There's possibly free shipping, and you get a free sleeve for every single card you purchase. Yeah, I always see this. I tend to buy multiple single cards just to get free sleeves. I haven't bought sleeves in a while. So you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any more staples you guys think that can be running in our budget deck, let me know in the comment section, and definitely we are gonna check it out, and so all of us will have more options on what we can do against the incoming meta. See you guys in the next video, guys. Take care, stay safe.